Ashley here. So today I'm going to be giving you my top 10 reads of 2017. It's 2018. Happy New Year, 2018. Woo, woo. FYI, these are not in any particular order. They're literally just stacked up right next to me. So not in any particular order. I'm just going to pick up a book and you're going to hear about the book I get. Get what you get. So let's just start with my top 10 books of 2017. So first book, you're not going to hear me stop raving about this book enough this year. It actually doesn't come out till May 22nd of this year, and that is Furyborn by Legrand, aka the best fantasy book ever, aka one of my top new fantasy faves. Like, let me tell you, I read so much fantasy, there's only a select few that, you know, just get me in the heart, and this one definitely does it. This is the first in the new Imperium trilogy. It follows two girls in two alternating timelines, and in their world there is a prophecy that one will rise to become the Sun Queen and the other will rise to become the Blood Queen. So yeah, you just follow these two girls and how their storylines interconnect, how their lives interconnect. It is just amazing, like pure genius, honestly. Legrand, I don't know how you did it, but yeah, if you love fantasy, I highly recommend that you pick this up. It is definitely bound to become your new fave. It is for me. It's not out till May, but you know, you can do that pre-order shit. So pre-order Furyborn, you will have no regrets. No regrets. Next book, obviously another fantasy. If you know me, you know I'm obsessed with the Nevernight Chronicles by Mr. Jay Kristoff, so of course I was looking forward to the sequel to it. Honestly, a little scared because Nevernight, for me on my scale, is like up to here. How can anything beat this? But Godsgrave by Jay Kristoff definitely knocked Nevernight out of the park. Honestly, this is one of the best sequels I have read this year. It was kick-ass, it was bloody, it was everything I wanted and more. So much better than Nevernight. Oh, the plot twist, people. The plot twist. The last 200 pages of this book literally just had me like, stress to the max. But Godsgrave definitely did not disappoint me this year, and that is why it's on this list, because Mia is kick-ass and she will continue kick-ass, and I cannot wait for the third and final book in the series to come this year. Next book I have is actually a manga. I've been really into reading mangas this year, and that one is Orange by Ichigo Takano. Probably pronouncing that wrong, but oops. So yeah, this one I picked up randomly just because the cover just drew me aesthetically. But this one basically follows a girl named Naho, and she starts receiving letters in the mail from her future self, telling her, warning her, giving her tips because something is going to happen in the future and they're trying to prevent that from happening. So you just follow her receiving these various letters from her future self. And this one is a 2-part volume and also has an anime, which I also watched and loved. This is definitely one of my new favorite mangas of all time. It was that good, guys. It's just so addicting. I read it in a day and you just can't stop. These are one of the ones where you see the second volume in the bookstore, and let me tell you, they're pretty pricey. And I'm like, let me read the first one. I don't need to buy the second one. People, buy the second volume of this. You will have regrets like I did when you didn't buy the second volume. So just buy both volumes and just binge the whole thing, because orange, just orange. Orange, orange, orange. Next one I have is a contemporary, and that is They Both Die at the End by Mr. Adam Silvera. Obviously, I knew going into this I was gonna love it because Adam just has this way of writing these unique contemporary stories that just gut you. They Both Die at the End is about our two main characters right here. They both live in a world where you know you're gonna die. Before you're gonna die, you receive a call from this company telling you you're gonna die. You don't know how, you don't know when, you don't know where, you just know it's gonna be in the next 24 hours. So our story follows these main two boys. They both receive death calls and they meet up to spend their last 24 hours together, or however long they may have. Ooh, gets you in the feels. You're gonna cry in this one. I promise you, you're gonna cry. And if you don't cry, it's just gonna hit you real hard inside. But They Both Die at the End is another one I finished very fairly quickly. Adam Silvera never disappoints, so obviously he is on my list this year. Next one I picked up this year that I loved. Where would it be if we didn't have some Sarah J. Maas in here? you know, and that of course is Tower of Dawn by Miss Sarah J. Maas. Obviously I love this one. I have a 30-minute review of it if you want to just hear me squeal about, because that's basically all I do. Look at all my sticky notes. Obviously obsessed in love. So Tower of Dawn, if you did not know, it is the 6th book in the Throne of Glass series. Originally it was just supposed to be a novella following Chaol Westfall. It takes place during the same time as Empire Storm, so originally just supposed to be like a little novella, see what's going on with him. But of course, it became a full-fledged novel, and I know a lot of people weren't looking forward to this one, and a lot of people necessarily still haven't read this one, but let me tell you, if you are a fan of the Throne of Glass series and you plan on skipping this, you better not skip this book. You need to read this. Key things happen here. Major plot points happen in this book. Chaol redemption story. Amazing. Lovely. New ships. What more can I ask? Tower of Dawn, people. Tower of Dawn. And obviously, where would this top 10 list be if I didn't have one Sarah J. Maas book? But of course, I got two. A Court of Rings and Ruin, of course, is going to be on my list. This is the 3rd and final book in the Court of Thorns and Roses series. I do have to say, obviously, I love this one too. Have another 30-minute review, whatever, squealing about that. Honestly, it didn't impress me as much as Tower of Dawn. And I think that's just because it's following A Court of Mist and Fury. The best book of all time. The best book of all time. Yeah, just because Akamath did so much for me, this one just didn't do as much for me. Obviously, I still gave it 5 stars. Obviously, I love it. I'm gonna love any book by Sarah J. Maas, but compared to A Court of Mist and Fury, it was just nah for me. And I think that's just because Akamath is very much more character-driven, and this one is like the final book. It's more plot-driven. We're trying to go places, do stuff, but still loved it, but just not as much as Akamath. Right, the next book I picked up, another surprise, a contemporary. You know, I've been reading a lot of fantasy this year. I just wanted this light, fluffy romance, but whoo boy, this was not light and fluffy, and that is Alex Approximately by Jen Bennett. I just finished this actually a couple days ago. It follows our main character Bailey. She has been talking to this boy online named Alex for months in this film group chat thing, and then she moves to his town to maybe try to find him without telling him. She starts a job. She meets another boy named Porter Roth. He is snarky, he's mean, they have a love-hate relationship. She does not like him, but little does she know Porter Roth is actually Alex. Alex Approximately. So the boy she likes online is actually the boy she also hates at work. Oh, the drama. What's gonna happen? If you love California, it takes place in California. There's a lot of surfing involved because Porter is a surfer. I really liked seeing those elements. And I know this book, I just really felt like I was in California. It gave me those summer vibes, and I almost wish I read it in summer because it's that great. Also, if you like movies, because Bailey's obsessed with classic movies, at the beginning of each chapter, you have a little quote from a movie. And all types of movies, like Breakfast at Tiffany's, Mean Girls, Harry Potter, quotes, quotes, quotes galore. So if you're a movie buff, you like romance, Alex Approximately, pick it up. It's for you. Alright, next one I picked up, another surprise. Also, if you know me, I am a huge horror fan, and especially in YA, obviously it's kind of hard to find a good YA horror that's gonna do it for me that I don't think is lame. And for that, The Call did it for me by Peadar O'Gillen. I still don't know. But yeah, this one follows teenagers in Ireland, and basically when you're a teenager in Ireland, you get called, which means you get transported into the fairylands and they're hunting you down. So it's 3 minutes in our world, but hours, days in their world. So you either return dead as a dead body, or you survive the call when you get called. So, you know, creepy fairies killing children. But yeah, honestly, this was so creepy, and surprisingly, I am surprised how much I liked it and how much of it just was all-consuming considering how short it is. But yeah, this one I definitely loved. It definitely creeped me out for the first time ever. YA horror, lovely. The second book comes out soon, I believe, maybe in the springtime sometime. So looking forward to getting more of the creepy call. Children killing. That sounds horrible. Next book I love this year, debut by Miss Ashley Poston, that is Geekerella. This is a lovely, geek-tastic, cosplay-tastic retelling of Cinderella, so that's all you need to know. I mean, look at it. Vegan treats, the magic pumpkin. Hello, vegan truck as the pumpkin? Why not? I love this one, read it in a day. Ashley Poston is definitely an author to watch for. I just think she's gonna blah. She's just lovely, 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 lovely. And this one was just so great and so cute and just what I needed. Another romance that was just great and knocked it out of the park. Alright, the last book, the 10th book. but definitely not the worst book. Just again, the order of what I'm picking these up in is, of course, Strange the Dreamer by Laini Taylor. Again, every time I pick this book up in a video, let's take a minute to admire the beauty. Blue stained pages. Excellent. I had never before read a book by Laini Taylor, so I wasn't really sure what I was going to get into with this. This one is hard to describe what it's about. So if you want to know what it's about, honestly, just go read the Goodreads description, because I'm going to do a horrible job at describing what it's about if I tried. But let me just tell you, this one, Laini Taylor's writing is some poetic, beautiful shit. It is amazing. Amazing. This one's just so well written, just so nice. And if you listen to the audiobook, the people's voices are so nice. Like, so nice. Like, I just listen to it all day. And I'm super glad this is a duology. Let's make duologies a new thing. Why trilogies? Duologies are great. But Laini Taylor surprised me with this one this year. Definitely one of my faves. And look at the shimmers. Can you see the shimmers? Excellent. Alright guys, that was my top 10 favorite books of 2017. I hope you enjoyed looking at the books I love this year. Honestly, it's really hard to sit in front of a camera and talk about 10 of your favorite books and why you like them. Because I don't remember why I like this, I just really like this. So I'm sorry if it wasn't like a proper, well-spoken thing. But anyway, hope you enjoyed. If you did, give it a like down below. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Comment down below what was some of your favorite books of this year. I'd like to know. Maybe I'll pick it up and read it too. You know? Alright guys, my name is Ashley. This is ashleyoutpaged. Happy New Year 2018. Isn't that weird to say? It's so weird to say. Alright guys, I will see you guys next time. Bye! Thank you!